sound and paint different colors and textures.
Outside the realm of imagination.
Full canvas of sound.
But within the peaceful man, the rampaging monster breaks his bounds.
It is now 2 o'clock in the morning.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Yo, what up? Hope everybody's good. I actually wasn't gonna stream today, but I had some stuff to do. But I'm gonna do it later. There's some things that I've been looking at, kind of like all day and night, low key. One thing I want to go over early on. I don't even want to waste no time. I just want to look at this. So, you know who's low key an all-star is this guy right here. De'Aaron Fox. I think he's an all-star. And my thing is just like, yeah, we could wait and all this stuff. But like, he's really playing well. And for me, it's just like, why? All right. Answer me a question real quick. How many players are in the All-Star game on one team? How many players can fit on one All-Star team? I'm really interested in knowing that. Does anybody know the answer to that? Because I think it's like 12. It's only 10, so it's just 2 or like just 5 and 5, really? I feel like it would be 12. 12 or 15. Not 15. Let me see. I'm looking it up right now. Where's my center? Because it's just like, at this point, if they really like get in the playoff picture, he's forced everybody's hand to be in the playoffs. You know, yesterday they played against, it's 12, right? All right, so look, yesterday they played against a team that was missing a star, Paul George, and the Clippers and Kawhi. Kawhi played, Paul George I think was out, and he was just dominant. And he was just kind of going at everybody and kind of doing this thing. And then after a certain point, they put Kawhi on him, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like, when they put Kawhi on him, he was still, like, killing everybody. It was really interesting to see. And so, at this point, it's just like, well, who do we put over him, right? So, we got to put Steph. We got to, let me just look. I want to be very sure about this. Because I'm going to name him right now. But, like, this dude is an all-star, bro. And honestly, I think that he's going to get snubbed, and it's going to be fair if he does, which is weird to say. But you're not going to like who I leave. Oh, you may be okay with who I leave. All right, so let's say Donovan Mitchell makes it. Let's say LeBron and AD makes it. That's 3. Let's say Paul George and Kawhi makes it. That's 5. Devin Booker, that's 6. Chris Paul, 7. Whatever, 7. We'll say that. 8, Jokic. Dame, 9. Steph, 10. I don't think anybody goes on Houston, but like, it's weird to say C. Wood is an all-star because he's been killing in 10th place. John Morant still not an all-star yet. Does Zion make it? Does Zion make the all-star game? I don't think Brandon Ingram makes it. And then Luka. So that's 11. So I counted 11. And I left Jamal Murray out, right? If there's 12 spots, Porzingis, no. If there's 12 spots, you gotta put De'Aaron Fox in there. But you know what? And I'm thinking about Zion, right? Zion has actually played pretty efficient basketball in order for him to make. I'd have him making it over Ingram this year. Even though Ingram made it last year, it's just like, I don't know. Would you guys put him in the All-Star game this year? De'Aaron Fox has been excellent, bro. And, you know, obviously their record, they're 12-11 right now, tied with Golden State for 8th place. But don't be surprised if they creep in the playoff picture, because I think that they will. I don't think Memphis is going to make it. I don't think, well, San Antonio's playing really good. I mean, shoot, how can you count them out? This is an interesting year, but like De'Aaron Fox has been phenomenal. But, you know, and I was asking earlier today, like, is it okay to put him in the most improved category? I think that he's improved as a basketball player, and the main thing that's gotten better is his jumper. 100%. His jumper's better. He was always fast. Everybody knew that. But if he's not an all-star, so like, let me ask you a question on a serious note. Has Chris Paul played better than De'Aaron Fox? Because Chris Paul's had some really good games, and this is an interesting question for me to ask, I believe. And sometimes, he was out of there, bro. He was out of there. Drop that foot. One dribble, snatch. See ya. So, like, it's questions like that, because sometimes teams or players get put in the All-Star game because of who they are, and sometimes it's not all the way of what they've done. And I've seen that with Chris Paul in the past, making it over Dame Lillard, where I thought Dame Lillard could have made it, and Chris Paul did. But, like, how do you not have Chris Paul in the All-Star game when, you know, you're going off his resume? So, like, I'm going to throw another name out there. Denver is in 6th place. Is Jamal Murray an all-star? He continues to not deliver what he's clearly capable of in the West. He's clearly capable of until the playoffs. Like last year in the playoffs, we all saw how good this fool is. But in my opinion, he has not done that in the regular season to the point where it's just like, okay, all-star, easy. Jermichael been getting hit. But like De'Aaron Fox has played better than him. Have you watched Shifty TX? Have you watched X? I call him X play. He's a G League player and trains with J Law. He is the closest to Kyrie I've ever seen. So I was just at PJF Performance, and I was just at his house, and you know, X works out with him. So, he came to the house while I was there, and we got a chance to just, say what's up real quick. I did a video on him a long time ago, probably before J-Law knew him. And he was with a trainer named Vlad. And X, him running ones, he was killing J-Law a couple of those games. But good player, though. Good player. And I wouldn't say Kyrie. I wouldn't say Kyrie. He's good, though. But we could watch him, too. But I just wanted to go over this real quick and just say, like this dude is really, really good. He's really, really good, De'Aaron Fox. And in my opinion, what's the point of keeping him out of the All-Star game this year? He's exciting. He's fast as heck. He's entering it into his prime. He's hitting shots. If he gets in the playoffs and he keeps doing this next year, like, come on. But he's more than likely gonna get snubbed, but I think that he should be an all-star. But let me know your thoughts. Am I crazy for thinking that? Am I crazy for thinking that De'Aaron Fox should be an all-star? Am I crazy for thinking that? So, it's something else that I wanted to get into, though. We got to go over this. So, like, I think, and I'm sitting there looking at the footage, and I'm like, yo, like, this is like the craziest thing I've seen. Like, some of the craziest highlights I've ever seen. But before you judge me for saying that, just look at it. I think that THT is an all-star waiting to happen. He has potential all-star written all over him. But, like, if you ever want to know, sometimes just watch what they do and, like, see if it passes the eye test, right? It's not all about what he does in ISO situations. It's if he's hitting shots when he's called upon to hit those shots. So some people are playing in the flow of the off. This is like a good-looking shot. Solid form. But I want you guys to just watch. Like, so it was to the point where, like I said, I wasn't even going to stream today because I had some stuff to do. But I'm looking at what he's doing, and I just kept watching it. And I kept watching it. And I kept watching it. And I watched it some more. And then I'm like, hey, yo, like, I'm going to just stream because somebody else got to see this. I've seen highlights of him, but, like, some of these I haven't seen before. And I watched a good amount of games while he was in the G League. I didn't watch all of them, though. But, like, watch it. Watch what I'm looking at. Like, this dude can shoot the basketball. And here's what's funny, though. Here's what's funny. You're going to notice this now when I show you all the footage. He made, well, let me see. Is this 700 points? I watched him score 700 points. Didn't use his left hand one time. Didn't use his left hand one time. Not one time. And you're going to see it too. Like, didn't even attempt it. Doesn't affect his game. Crazy long arms. Crazy long arms. But just imagine being this level of a player, not use your left hand one time. And I could have just missed it. I probably just missed it. You know what I mean? But there it is again. Let me go somewhere real quick. I want you to just see what I'm seeing, though. So these are some of the best highlights that I've ever, like, I'm serious, you guys. Like, they're some of the best highlights that I've ever seen. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, there we go. Let's see where I'm at now. All right, we went over a couple of these clips. 2, 3, 4. All right, so here's what you look at when you're looking at this. He's crazy strong. He can handle the rock. Like, look how far he sends this dude flying. And barely put, like, that was his shoulder. And sent him almost to the front row. Just really pay attention to that. Shout out to anybody who betted on the game yesterday, right? Look at this. Hey, he's too strong for everybody. But it's not even so much that I wanted to pull up and just break all this stuff down with you. I just wanted you to see what I... Like his hezzies, his strength, his ability to go through contact, his ability to finish at the rim. It's like some of the best that I've, bro, like, well, just watch it though. And so, like, when I'm seeing him in an NBA for limited minutes, he's actually doing some of the same stuff. Like the same stuff that he was doing in the G League. And so I'm wondering just how good he could be. But he all the way passes the eye test with a lot of the stuff that he does, bro. Like the way he moves, the way he gets to the bucket, the touch that he has on the basketball. It's like they're gonna have to like play. If they play it's weird to think that the Lakers can get even better. And personally, I believe that if they play him more, they could probably get better over Wesley Matthews. Because I think that he can guard too. Looks like he has a 7-foot wingspan. Right hand. Never left hand. Let's see what he do right here. There we go. Bro, do you know how hard that is to have your chest square to the rim or turned away from the rim, reach all the way over there and spin it off the? Do you guys know how hard that? I be working on this stuff every day. Oh, now I used to. You know how hard this is to spin it all the way back over there, prevent a block shot, and then go up for a layup. But just what? If you don't believe me, just keep watching. Somebody said he needs a left hand. Does he? Does he? I hated the San Antonio Spurs. And I watched them my whole career. Bro, this is nuts. This is nuts. Like, look at his bag. Like the whole package. One more time. Behind the back, run away from him, switch hands while he's running away from him, hesitate, switch back to the other hand, and then finish on the outside, bro. Did he bump him too? No, he didn't even bump him. Ran away. That was a cold part. He ran away from it and switched hands on the hesitate. I was like, gosh dang. Whole package. About to say. Yeah, so anyways, I was saying that I watched Pierre Jackson got some crazy highlights too, but I watched the San Antonio Spurs because they always used to beat the Lakers squad, bro. I used to hate them bounce. I used to hate when they beat the Lakers, right? It was just always like they was that squad that was just so hard to beat. I watched Tim Duncan never shoot left-handed jump hooks ever. And barely ever finished with his left hand. I watched Tony Parker rarely. I mean, I'm serious. Like, go look at the highlights. You can almost never find him using his left hand ever. Ginobili, bro, this dude is cold, man. And look how fast he got this shot off of the move. Left to right, boom. Like some of y'all don't really know how tough it is to, because let me see where the ball came up at. Slid him. He brought it from right there and just went into a shot. That is not easy, y'all. I'm telling you. Another person never uses off arm. Very, very rarely. And you can send me, I don't think you could, I challenge you right now or after this stream. Go on YouTube and find me 10 clips of Duncan using his left hand. Find me 10 clips of Parker using his left hand. Find me 10 clips of Ginobili using his right hand. Find it for me. Find it. And what's cold about that is look how many championships they won. Now, I'm not saying don't learn how to use it. Look at this. Bro, look at this. This is the worst right here. You bringing the ball up the court, get cookied, and get banged on bad. It's bad. He has some of the best highlights I've ever seen in my life. And it's funny, I was watching something with Tony Allen. He was just like, yeah, it told a story pretty much to THT just saying like he didn't belong here. He didn't belong in it. And he was right too. He was right. He didn't belong here. Just look at these clips and just let me know I'm crazy. Like when I was watching, I'm like, yo, these are some of the best highlights, if not the best, that I have ever seen in one season, just like back to back to back with as many games as he had. 1, 2, 3. See ya. That's all I need. Good arc on his shot. And so, you know, as I'm seeing this and I'm seeing the way, like he's below average in some categories, but always room to improve. I want one last step back. He got that. He got that. Refuse the screen. So the thing is, for him, when his reads become better and his shooting continues to improve, spin move. Chill vibe. Look at the chill vibe. Okay, calm down. In and out. I'm going to wait. I got you on my hip. You're in jail. Jumper, easy, soft touch. When his reads get a little bit better, he's actually going to, I think that he's going to be an awesome. Now, if that's going to happen, see him. Bro. This is who the Lakers, the championship Lakers have this dude. The championship Lakers have this dude. Legs up like he's giving birth. This is who and LeBron, and what's cold about it, LeBron sees this too. He knows it. That's what's cold about it. He knows it. He reminds me of a rookie or OKC James Harden. Is that accurate? I get where you're going with it. It's a little bit different, but I can see where you're going with it. Just like easy stuff, you know? Like easy stuff. He's an all-star waiting to happen, but I'm going to just keep going through this stuff because pretty sure you're going to get much enjoyment out of watching this as I was, because I was kind of going crazy. Like that bump to the Euro, he got that. Bump, Euro through, right hand, wall crawler. Chill vibes. Like it looks like he's not even trying that hard too. He got a little hang time on him too. Jumper. His shots like go in. Some of them go in like he's like a shooter. Some of them don't though. Moves at his own pace. Never left hand layup. Never left hand layup. And so I'm watching this and more so just learning myself and just trying to pick up on some stuff that I was seeing him do kind of consistently. And yeah, man, I just think that he's a star waiting to happen. Why is this going so slow? Star waiting to happen. We'll see though. Let me see that one over again. What is it? That was a crazy closeout. But I want to know what you guys think. Like, would you give Wes Matthews more time than you give THT? I wouldn't. I would not. All right, so let me ask you a question. What do you see? It's really hard to see that one, but like, did he double? Did he grab the ball right there? Did he double that? Because it looked like he grabbed that. Okay, let's see. It was a few clips. Oh, we saw these. Oh, let me skip ahead just a little bit. Who would you guys compare Talen Horton-Tucker to? I wonder if Pierre Jackson is ever gonna get back in the league. He was a lot of fun to watch. He definitely was undersized. Definitely was under Kobe. Dang, what? Oh, you know, I ain't gonna knock you for your opinion. Not gonna knock you for that at all. He didn't really remind me of Kobe though. Right hand. So what people don't understand this is like when you turn your back like this, it is using a left hand layup because the ball goes to the exact same spot as it would with a regular left hand layup. Now you can even extend that and spin it off the back. When I started learning this, like throughout the last year or so, actually, that you could put it to the exact same spot and you won't really lose anything, and actually you shield the defender more when you turn your back. I even do it with the left hand too, on the right side. A lot of people are like, why are you shooting the ball with your left hand on the right side? Like, this is what basketball players do. So, Dre, all right, let me let this do it then. This one had me dying, bro. Look where he sent this dude. Look at the dude guarding him. He almost was out of there, bro. He's not even looking at the play. He's not even looking at the play anymore. But that's what happens when you're strong, though, right? And so, body, that shoulder. Now watch his left arm. He sends him that way and runs to the left at the same time. Bro, look at the defender. It's so funny to me. He was out of there, bro. He's hurt. Legitimately, he's hurt. Like his leg is still going out at this point, bro. There's little tricks that you gotta learn, bro. You got a bumper right there. Run to the left. Some people windmill it over the top. I call it windmilling or low pickups, but he just keeps it on his waist. Right here. Telling y'all, man, this dude is unbelievable. He's unbelievable. But like, you're able to see his potential, right? This is a cold move. That's the one we saw. Right, I'm gonna skip even. I'm gonna go down even further. We're able to see his potential through watching stuff like this. Now, obviously, there's so much that he needs to work on. I do want to say this too. My fault for waiting for so long. All our massage guns just are coming out, so you can check them after the stream, either today or tomorrow. But I'll let you know in a second. But we got our new massage guns that just came out. Let me see something. Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure. Let's see. They are $100 for a massage gun. You know who else has the best highlights I've ever seen? Some of them. He might have the best. And we watched it on what you call it? On Twitch. What's the dude that plays for Boston? Tremont Waters. Best highlights like on pretty much ever. Like he has the best ISO highlights like ever. Man, this dude's good, bro. Let's go back. Let's go even further. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that we haven't watched. I thought like it was just cold, bro. There we go. There's gonna be some highlights in here. Tremont Waters probably got the best bag, bro. What year did he play in the G League? Tough. What year did he play in the G League? See, these are shooters makes. These are shooters makes. A good balance too. Those are shooters makes. That's that bump again. Bump, Euro. Bump, Euro. That time he stayed on the same side. It's a combination of things that you look at though. So like guys like this, are they gonna stay healthy? He has the body to, but is he gonna take care of it long enough in order to be successful for a long time? Obviously, he's athletic and whatnot, but that doesn't always go. Bro, this in and out was cold. He spun that? Oh, he missed it though. He tricked it. That'd have been cold though. But is he gonna stay healthy long enough? In order to be able to be the player that we know that he could be, and that he's showing in these like he doesn't use his left hand. He really doesn't. And I'm watching these like live. Like this isn't stuff that I hand pick. Like this is all like just straight from each game. Just too strong. I do wish THT was taller though. I do wish that, like slightly. He's not 6'7" or by any means. Never uses it. What's good? That one of the best things about him too is like he's younger too, so he's got like so much room. I talked about this bank shot. I talked about so much, like in terms of stuff that he can get better at. But like when you're young, he has so much time to get better at it. You get better over time with pick and rolls. The more that you run it, the better that you're gonna get at it. And if he gets the opportunity to be in those positions, like I can say this. Are there teams that he can start on right now? I think so. But what teams would they be? I know for sure he can start on Minnesota. Bro, these he really be trying to trick those things, man. Like people can't deal with the combination of strength and athleticism that he has, but just too big. Like that's just the I'm bigger than you. You can see how he loke up right there. He's like a freak of nature though with his arms. Like the arms don't belong to him. Golden State, he could start on Golden State. I wouldn't put him over Wiggins right now. And Oubre is so tall that they probably wouldn't. Oubre is a really good defender, man, especially on ball. Like he really works hard on. Luka was kind of chopping him up, but dang, bro, that's Moses too. From UCLA, he banged on. That's a footer. He just went up over. Do y'all do that move right there where you bring it up, no dribble, and just snatch it? Do y'all do that move right there? It actually works pretty well when you bring it in the same route that he went on. Actually, I'm sorry. The massage gun is set for tomorrow. Our new massage gun is set for tomorrow. We got to give it a name. What should we name it? What should we name our massage gun? The heck? Go here. Let me set something else up for you guys. Red Storm. G League. G League started already, hasn't it? Has it started yet? What is their G League team name? College Park. Nope. Skyhawks, Fort Wayne. There we go. This is the one I was looking for. Where's your boy? Where's your boy at Tremont Waters? These are the best highlights I've ever seen. Technically, if I were to pick one out of these two, he would be it. It would be Tremont. But you know what? I think that I like Peyton Pritchard more than I like Tremont Waters on Boston, personally. I would actually give Peyton Pritchard more tick. But you can't do that because you're paying Kemba. And, you know, just pay attention to it. Like, guys who are getting paid a lot never get benched, no matter how bad they're playing. Not saying that Kemba's playing bad or anything. But personally, I like it better with Peyton Pritchard. And that's just a personal preference. Some of y'all going to probably disagree with me. But I think easily I saw that Tremont Waters has top 5 best bags in the world. It's like he never does the same move twice, it seems like. If you haven't watched him, like, you would disagree with me, but if you actually seen him, like, his game, like, I'm not saying that he's the best player I've ever seen, but his bag is beyond me. All right, so, like, I'll say this. Who got more moves than Tremont Waters? Name 5 people right now. Who has more moves? I know everybody will probably say Kyrie, so okay, whatever, say Kyrie. Who else has a better bag? Like 5 players who has more moves. Like, name 5 guys. Because try saying it without saying Kyrie. Because, you know, I was watching and I love Jamal, but I think Tremont Waters has more moves than Jamal does. Because if you go look at Jamal Crawford's highlights, consistently it's Hezzy Poole. Consistently. I think a good person to name would be CJ. But even still, like, I've seen him do more moves than I've seen CJ. And I've looked at it because I save all of them. Why on earth? This is from Madonna. Does Oubre and Wiggins have the same usage rate? Like, Wiggins should be the clear number 2. He hasn't figured out how to hoop yet. T-Jazz absolutely does not have more moves than Tremont. Absolutely not. Just watch this before you be too sure about that. Just watch it, and then tell me I'm wrong at the end of it. Kevin Porter does not have more moves than Tremont Waters. So let's just say, because I already know I've counted 4, but let's just say 3 moves that we've seen that are different. Now I want you to watch this. We'll just count all different moves that we've seen, that we haven't seen them do previously. So a running cross into a step back. So we'll count that as 3. All right. Tough. He's a good finisher too. Okay. Skip off that leg. Stop. Kind of stopped and hesitated a little bit. Call that 4. Little stop and go action right there. So we'll call it 4. Briscoe's a good name too. I like that. Briscoe got a lot of different moves. Hezzy. So we'll call that 5. There's a little shot Hezzy right there off the right hand. So I called it Turner. Turner into a step back. Oh, pull up. Turner into a pull up. 5. Let's call it 5, whatever. And these are like the games where he scored. Like these are back-to-back plays, just not like over the whole season. It's not over the whole season. Just keep that in mind. Crossover step back, 6. And what you can also do is just watch when you're watching this. Tell me how many moves you've never seen before that he does. That's that Turner that he likes to do. Almost got kicked in the mouth right there. All right, here we go. That's good D. He hit that too. His game is so fluid, but I'd say Briscoe for sure. Briscoe has a lot of moves. Tough finish too. Briscoe got a lot of moves, but like, see, when I saw Briscoe play in person, I was kind of like, I thought it was gonna be more moves than what I saw. He was super good though. Dame step back 7. That's different than a running step back. Damn, they didn't call a foul on that? It's at the end of the game. Just to ice it right here. Saw the Hezzy already, 7. That specific one we saw. So that was to the right, so I'll call that 8. Because not everybody can shoot that Dame step back to the left and to the right. So I'll call that 8. Nice finish with the left. I be learning from dudes like this a lot. You'd be surprised. Like, I don't know if y'all be on that move, but like just watching hella like mixtapes. That's how I learn like hella moves. That was definitely tough. I'll call that 9. Down and out, snatch behind the back, take off out of that. But look how many steps he took in between that. So like this is something that a lot of people don't see this stuff, right? Off of this behind the back, look how many steps he takes before he takes the next dribble. You see that? Like not a lot of people say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it takes off. 9. That's his move right there. Sheesh, bro. Yeah, so if you really know what you're looking at, you're going to see how many, like, Hezzies are laced in between all this stuff. Right there, boom, boom. It's like 2 of them like that. You think he's going to shoot it, and then he's just by you. All that stuff, you got to see it. You got to see it. Let's see where I'm at. There it is. He got moves off the pick and roll too. That's Carson Edwards. I forgot he was he played with him. No fouls. 1, 2, 3. See, there we go. This is when like Like for him, it starts getting crazy. Because he's really good. Like he's really good like playing off the pick and roll from what I was watching. Especially in the G League. Hang and step back. That's not the same move as the Dame step. So that's 9. The ball's hanging, then you step back without taking the dribble. Threw the ball between the legs. That's 10. Off a pick and roll, and almost went out of bounds too. Just playing street ball. That's how you know this dudes is confident when they start doing stuff like that. Austin Rivers step back, 11. Double cross into a oh man, bro. Double cross to a snatch, 12. Easy. Double cross. But he threw it over on this one. The other ones were both low. And all of this matters to me. I know y'all just think double cross is double cross. Not to me. Over cross and then a low cross right there. That's 13. 1 2. Hit him too. And he looked back the other way. Look how he sold the moves with it, or sold the move with his eyes. Looking back that way. 1 2. Call it 13. Easy. What was that? He got bounced too. I don't know if y'all seen it. Say we at 13. Look how he gets into his body right there and pushes off. Get away. Going right into the floater. You do that when you know you got space for the floater to the right. He's shooting from deep too on that shot. Look how many lines are on this court. That's high school. I think that's WNBA. I think that's EuroLeague. And then that's NBA. He just slowly took a left-handed hook right there. Super skilled player. Who is that? Taco Fall? His LSU highlights are nasty too. Ooh. Hard into a cross. So some of y'all call that dribble jab. Some people call it bulldog. 1 2 3 cross. Cross jab. Nasty. 14. Just bag move. See what we got. Floater from the free throw line. Do you guys work on that? Floaters from distance? I do. I tell people to work on that. Double behind the back, 15. That's 15. That's his move. Outside finishes. See what he got right here. Easy. Right. He finds a shot in the air too, so it's easy to shoot off of this stuff. That move right there, the turning. Look back. Ugh. Some people call it heavy step. I get why you call it that though. I come from a generation though where we name moves. Oh, that's Mike James, right? That was Mike James. He hit in the mouth right there. Mike James got stupid game too. Let's go off of moves that work. Hard between the legs, 15 or 16 actually. Got a really nice jumper. I hope he gets an opportunity in the NBA. I could differentiate those, but I'm not. 16 though. Hey, has anybody kept tabs on Romeo Langford? How's Romeo Langford looking nowadays? Where is he at? They call him Walmart Berea. Stupid. He was out of there on that one. Yeah, he did that all the way to the basket. I must have felt helpless as a defender just to be in jail for that long. Dead leg. 17. He had him out of there too. He thought he was gonna stay with him. 17. Still really got a nice jumper. I was talking to some dude about Jesus, bro. Let's call that a snatchback, but a crossover. 18. This dude is cold, man. Mind you, these are like just stuff that's happening like every game too. Into his body, fold the big man up. Really liking how his jumper looks, man. You know, it's a guy like guys like this. If you give them time, they'll play well. I really think so. But that just goes to show you. Push cross on the hezzy, 19. That just goes to show you how good NBA players actually are. The fact that Kemba's getting more time. The fact that Peyton Pritchard's getting more time than like what we're watching. It just goes to show how good NBA players are. Some aren't as flashy, but it doesn't mean that they aren't as good. You know, like some people just they get their work done in less amount of time or with less moves. Runaway, surf ride out the step back. Diagonally too. 19. Just because you're not fancy doesn't mean that, you know, that you're not effective. A lot of your favorite mixtape guys actually didn't even make the NBA or didn't stay there. Some of the people with the best mixtapes I've ever seen, right? Kill Carr, which, you know, I love all these guys I'm going to name. Trevor Dunbar, Kiwi Gardner. You know, even I could say Brandon Jennings. Who else got some really good? And I hate to argue this or say this, but like the Jelly Fam guys, like Isaiah Washington, like some of you guys probably have no clue where he's at right now, but knew all about him in high school. It's not even a knock against him. It's just saying, I'm just telling you that you don't have to have a flashy game to be a millionaire in the NBA. Who's some of my favorite ones? Trey Jefferson, Marcus Levette. I think Marcus is playing pro too. Oh, dang, bro. Who else? There's some. Tony Roden had a nasty mixtape. Not elite. I hate to say this, but like Tyreek Evans, nasty mixtape. Do you even know what team he's in the NBA right now? Do you even know what team he plays for right now? He's in the NBA, playing for a random team, not getting any tick like that. Who else? Ooh, Jesus, bro. 20. Crossover into the step back, 20. Who else? Oh, somebody in the chat named somebody very interesting. Seventh Woods. One of the best mixtapes ever. One of the most watched mixtapes ever. Not elite. Matter of fact, he's still in college. And 1 year he averaged like 1 point a game. It's a few players, actually. That's a lot of players. That Derek Thornton Jr., Jahi Carson. These are dudes I used to watch their stuff over and over and over too, and they was nice. Always wanted them to play in the league. A lot of them. Just goes to show you how good NBA teams are, NBA players are. That is dudes like that, not even in the league. Okay, I got a throwback for you. If you never seen his mixtape, you need to go watch it. Ryan Hero. Not nasty. What? Let me throw on this dude mixtape right now. Right now. If you never seen a Ryan Hero mixtape. Let me throw on this right now. They used to be short mixtapes too.
Writing's
I used
not
to hate on. They used to be so short. Let me show y'all this.
that
Not even in the
but
league.
Grammarly can help. This
I
sentence
don't even think he
is
got a chance.
grammatically correct.
You know, something that's interesting, and I'm a guy who made mixtapes and helped and was a part of that whole generation, but like we would post stuff and it wouldn't even work. Like it was stuff that didn't even work, but it looked so sick that it was like, you got to put this stuff in there. Like look at this crossover. He was still right there. He was right there. Nah, he was out of there. Nasty. Like, have you ever seen a Tony Roden mixtape? Have you ever seen it? Some people have no clue. Like, cold. This is a minute long. We used to have minute-long mixtapes.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically.
It's so old, it's not even widescreen. It's like 11 years ago today. like, so like, guys like Austin Rivers, like, if you would have just watched Austin Rivers for the first time, you would have thought he was like the GOAT of basketball. Like, he had the best mixtape I had ever seen for a while. But one of my favorites, though, is easily this one. Easily this one. It's not the best, but like, just the way it was
Writing's
edited, the way it was edited, and just
Grammarly can
everything
help.
about it was just like.
But
Cold. The editing on this was like some of the best I ever seen, bro. Like, shout out to Neil. His editing style was crazy, bro. But it makes it easier when you got a player like this. It's just this good. I want to tell you a story about Trey Jefferson before I even show you this. So, guys, listen. I promise you I'm not lying about this. I watched it happen in person. And I got footage of it too. So, Trey he was killing, right? And, game on the line, Trey goes for a jumper and it's rolling in the basket and his teammate like tries to like tip it back in. And like it was a goaltend, right? And so Trey was so hot, they walk back to the bench, and he just socks him in the chest. Trey socks him in the chest, and like hot, and the dude, like, nobody even reacted. It was just business as usual. He socked him, and I'm talking about like the who's who of coaching is right there, the who's who, right there. I got it all on film. Another story. This is like even more of the who's who. They're watching Kevin Looney. They're watching Trey Jefferson. And there's a bunch of other really, really good players on the court. Like, good players. And Trey is going off. And something happened to where, like, the team just wasn't really, like, they just kind of, like, let off the gas and it wasn't really helping. Trey got 40. And I guess Trey I don't know what happened, but he just got bored. He just got bored. And so the squad is going down the court. I don't know if they scored or the other team scored it, but Trey just stopped getting back on defense, period. And he just started walking up the sidelines. He's walking like 4 feet right in front of Coach K. Roy. Everybody, and he's not even like caring. He's not even tripping. He's the best player on the court. What's funny is Looney was the one to go to the NBA, but if you were to watch the games, Trey was easily the best player on the court. But he's just like, you know what? I ain't running back on defense no more. And if you watch that team, you would know what I'm talking about. Like, they used to let everybody go to the basket, and Looney would just block everybody's shot. And there was nobody that could score on him. And they just outlet it, and Trey be back down there. And if he felt like dunking, he'd try to dunk. Windmill, miss a dunk on purpose, just trying to do some crazy stuff. Trey Jefferson is one of the most talented players that I have ever seen in my life, bro. Who does this? This is travel, but like, look at that pump fake. Spin move. Everybody asked where I got my spin move from. It was Skip to my Lou. And then when I saw Trey Jefferson do it, I stole some of it from him. This one. That one. But I just run at you more. Me and Trev Dunbar do it. nuts, bro. Look at this, bro. Watch the chill vibes into this hezzy, how high the dude jump. I don't know if y'all know how good his left hand is either. Like, it was crazy. I watched it in person. The layups that he would make with his left hand were just nuts. See, like, some of y'all have 3-point celebrations. Dunk celebrations are doper to me. This was one of the dopest dunk celebrations, like the Superman, revealing the Superman logo. Yeah, low-key was cold, bro. Shapari Pine, that's a good name, young little. Threw it right to him. So I'm gonna show you a mixtape where I thought like this dude was gonna be the god of basketball. Watch this mixtape if you haven't seen it before. I thought like this was one of the best mixtapes I had seen, like editing wise too.
Not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
Show me these stupid
This sentence
commercial.
is grammatically.
A 6'8" senior, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
Now watch this whole thing and tell me that this ain't one of the coldest mixtapes you ever seen. The music and everything, the dunks, he had nasty moves. Like, this was one of the best mixtapes that I'd ever seen. And just to show you how good of the editor is, I'm going to just show you some of these cuts. I want you to pay attention how everything literally is on beat. That's what even made them seem even better, because the editor was so good. So like the person goes B and it slows down on the between the legs. Listen to it, and he dunks it on B too. The between the legs into the hezzy was on beat. Watch it. This part. This dude is cold. He was out of there. And so like I be watching it. Look at this. Hold on a second. All right, so like I'll be watching this and then looking at him on the Warriors is like, did he lose bounce? I want to help you understand something for all the filmers out there. So like low angles make people look hot, like they get higher. So this is a low angle. So you can't necessarily tell how high he is, but you can clearly tell his head is at the rim though. But like, he's not jumping and dunking on people like this anymore. That was on beat. The dude turning his head, like that was on beat. Like, this is a cold mixtape. He paused it when the dude turned. Like, that was cold. So, like, I remember seeing that, and I was like, yo, is this the best player I've ever seen? Like, look at this. Snatch, hezzy, spin move, hey, dime. That wasn't cold. And had the headband going, too. Hey, this little dude was out of there, bro. You know how much bounce that takes to miss a dunk and then go right back up off a vert? Do you know how much bounce it takes to go off of 2 feet? 2 feet at the same time. At the same time, like a jump stop into a dunk. Do you know how much bounce that takes? Even if you're tall too, like the bounce it takes to do that. Like, this was a crazy athlete, man. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he is out of the Timberwolves organization. Because now we at least get to see him, you know, we at least get to see him at a, like, he's developing now. He's developing now. Coldest mixtapes. Let's keep going down the list. One of the coldest mixtapes ever. 8.3.
Henry Ford said, you catch things on the rising tide, you're doomed to success.
I got one more after this because I'm about to take off. So some of y'all don't remember when he was in, some of y'all don't remember when he was in the episode of 10,000 Hours. Some of you guys may. But, like, listen. So Christian and I have been looking forward to this matchup for a long time just because you knew how good he was. Just to put things in perspective, Price clearly had the better team. They clearly had the better player by a long shot. Oh, my gosh, bro. It got so ugly. It got so ugly. And I didn't know how good he was until I saw him in person. Because Marcus, so when they jumped out on this team. And Marcus is like, you know what? I'm going to take over. That's it. I'm taking over. And he dominated the whole game. He went for a cold 40 piece. It was pull-up jumpers. It was to the basket. It was long three-pointers. And it was like nothing. They tried so many defenses on this dude, and it was nothing that worked. It just sucks that he didn't pan out all the way, but he's still playing, though, at a pro level. He's a pro right now. But you put him in the open gym with anybody, he's showing out. You got to believe me on that. This dude he is so cold, bro. It was like watching, like somebody, your good friend just get beat up. And it's just like, you can't jump in because then you going to look like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see how close that dude came to stealing the basketball? It was in his face. And Marcus knew the ball was going to go to him. So what people were saying about him that year, they were like, well, he's playing against really bad competition. And so when he came that next year and played against the squad the school I went to, when I saw what he was doing, I'm like, oh, no, he's good. Because it was D1 players he was playing against, and he was doing that. And so, like, when I saw it, I'm like, all right, look, like, what are we going to say? But here we go. So I need you to see this mixtape because this dude was crazy good. He's one of the best players that I saw play in person, one of them. And my boy George made this mix. It's a good mix, too.
Does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can...
So he was kind of like the guy who people was comparing to Kyrie before. Like comparing to Kyrie like a long time ago. It's a cold mixtape, by the way. Have you seen how many like offhand floaters that this dude has hit in this mix? He started doing it on his foot. I was standing on the sideline on this play. The mixtape ended right there, bro. Hey, George, you so stupid for doing that, bro. I forgot about that. Oh my God, that was so funny. But my most watched mixtape is this last one. I actually meant to play it on the last one. I just forgot who I was gonna play. Oh man, Pro-Am mixtape. I couldn't believe this one doesn't have more views than it. I watched this more than any mixtape that's ever came out. This is the best one. The mixtape. This one, this one has like, it only has 1 million views, but I watched this. Like, I was going to the games, and this was like, he was going for 40 every game. He was 17 playing against grown men. And so, like, this dude, you could say he fell off a little bit, but he's still really good, bro. And he was training with Steph this summer, probably getting him right. But he was working out with Steph and open gyms with Steph Curry all summer, and I thought that was pretty cool to see, being a Bay Area legend. So having to guard this dude all summer will get your defense a little bit better, which Steph Curry has gotten a lot better at. It's just the beat and like just everything about this. His handle is just watch it. And I want to make this very clear. Like, this dude's like 5'6". Like, he's really short. That's Aaron Gordon right there. Aaron Gordon was like 15 or 16 when he played in the Pro-Am. And he was playing really good too. I think Aaron playing for Orlando, right? But he was really good playing for him. This one, all he could do is dunk. But Aaron got so much better. Aaron Gordon had crazy bounce, bro. So I'm going to say something real quick before I get off of here. Something that I learned mostly from, because I followed around studying and filming a lot of these guys that were shorter and were really good. And so I can name a few of them. Tyler Eulis, Akil Carr, Trey Jefferson, Kiwi Gardner, just to name a few, right? Those really short guards. The thing that a lot of them had in common, I can't name all of them, but like a thing that a lot of them had in common, like they're just crazy tough, bro. Like they're just super tough. They're not afraid of contact. Like they go right through contact like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And you really can't really figure it out and know what I mean till you watch them play in person. Like they just go right through you if you're standing there, like shoulders and all. And so it's something to really pick up on is, you know, they're just tough. Like even right here, watch how he just keeps going through. Like two guys that are slowing him up, hand checking, and he just goes right through. Or watch how he like jumps into people's chest. Watch how he's not afraid to get close to you and then hit moves. Like, you know, like look how close he is on this. You know, so there were so many things that I watched and I saw, and all these dudes, they were super crazy confident. And some of them, it was to their detriment that they were as confident as they were. And the jumpers, they could hit shots. I wouldn't call them shooters, but they could all hit shots. And you couldn't leave them open. Something about Trey. What's funny about Trey, he was actually one of the smartest players that I had ever watched because teams would try to press him and couldn't do it. They could never do it. They could never press Trey Jefferson. They would try all the time, and he would just, wide open pass layup. I'm going to get to the middle so you can't trap me. Oh, you trying? Nope, don't do that. They never could press him. And so even with longer defenders, they could never press him. And it was something crazy just watching, you know, guys like that for so long and just seeing the type of players that they were. So, you know, if you're shorter out there and you want to survive, obviously, you know, it helps to be skilled. You have to be 3 times as skilled, but it helps to just be tough, man. And then on top of that, you know, something that the game has changed a lot since these guys were playing. And so a big part of being a really good basketball player is having high IQ and knowing how to play basketball in general. You know, coming off of handoffs, making the reads, knowing exactly what your reads are. David Grant, Trey had bounce even at his size. The little guys had hops or super fundamentals. Kill Carr. In his mixtapes, he dunks on somebody. Trey Jefferson has a clip of him dunking on somebody. I watched Kiwi in person dunk on somebody. Who else? All those little guards like that, they're just different, you guys. Like they're a different level of athleticism. And had they been born 6'7" or had they ended up 6'7" doing what they did, oh man, we would be talking about some of the best basketball players that we've ever seen. And a lot of people would like to say, okay, you know, take away this, then they're not going to be doing this. But like, if you just given what you see them doing, if they were taught, it would have been no question. They've been some of the best basketball players that we've ever seen. So, anyways, kind of went off on a little something. I didn't even plan on streaming today, but appreciate you guys pulling up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, Massage Gun's coming out tomorrow. And if you're watching, make sure you give a thumbs up before you take off, and then subscribe to the End Lab